Hey, Stony Stone with Old Farts Fishing. I am here with Darren, my fishing competitor from where?
From Team Sift.
Team Sift. And I let him say it because I always screw it up.
Yes, you do.
But hey, we had a great time with the bash. Another one under our belts, and we're going to show you some footage here of how it went, right?
Yeah.
And I'll talk a little bit about how we did, and Darren's going to say how he did, and we'll see who ended up on top this time.
Yep.
But when the thing started, when we launched, we all just took off. You and I and about 8 other boats went to the same spot.
Yep.
Everybody wanted to go to Bass Alley.
I counted 12 there.
There's 12 boats,
12
right?
boats.
I was like the fourth boat out, I think.
Yep.
And so we got there pretty quick, and then there was a few boats that got there ahead of me, and there were just boats everywhere.
Yeah.
So we struggled to get fish for the first couple hours.
Yep.
We didn't get anything. But Anthony came through, boom, got the first fish, and check this footage out right here.
There it is. Skunk is off the
Fishing
boat.
with Stony Stone.
Yo, buddy, good job.
Fishing.
First fish, Catfish Bash. Come on, let's keep it going.
Old Farts Fishing.
We'll see that fish that we caught, and then it was like, well, we got one. We were like, okay, skunk's off the boat.
Yep.
Well, we need 2.
Yeah.
And there's a point on the boat where I'm telling Anthony, it'd be awesome. We just get a double, and we got our 3 fish, and we just cruise the rest of the time.
Yep.
Shortly after that, Anthony hooks up and starts, and he's fighting this fish, and then the next rod goes off, and now we have 2 fish, and we got a double hook up. So I'm trying to fight a fish. He's trying to fight a fish. The wind is kicked up.
Yep.
We're trying to keep that boat straight, and it's bouncing all over.
It's not easy.
It's not. I'm trying to control the motor. Well, my fish decides he wants to go say hi to Anthony's fish and goes across the lines.
Well, they are still fun.
They are. They are. So they ended up getting tangled up, and now we have a tangled mess. We have lines, we have planer board, we have fish. Anyway, we finally, got that done and fishing the boat, and we got our 3 fish. So we're like sitting really good. And the rest of the day, we caught a few here and there. And then the one major other thing that happened is we got this snag from hell. We couldn't break it. Normally, a snag and you pop it. Well, I'm sitting here trying to pop it. Won't come off, and pull lines up. So we pull lines up, make this big old spin to get to the backside, see if we can pull it out. Get to the backside, Anthony pulls it out, and I was all right. So I start turning the boat around and get back on track, and it's all, there's a fish on here. I'm like, there's no way. How is there a fish on that? So we must have hit right after.
Yeah.
So ended up getting the fish we needed, and that's kind of what happened. And so what about you? Tell us
Well, we
how it panned out.
didn't do as good as we wanted to do. We did get I've got a pretty quick boat, so I think we were the second one over there to the area where there was 12 other boats. My wife lost 3 fish over there. One was a really nice one. I could tell by the way the rod was bent pretty hard. It's the hook and big rods that we were running out there, and it had it doubled over, and it popped off. No fault of hers. We got 1 fish over there in that area, and there was just a lot of boats. I think kind of spooked the fish for a while because it kind of shut the bite off, as you can contest.
Yeah.
So we decided to go somewhere else, and for a while there, when we went to the new spot, we're like kind of kicking ourselves in the butt.
Where's that?
Over there at that one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we were over there and we're kind of kicking ourselves in the butt, going, "Oh, we shouldn't have moved. Oh, I told my wife, I said, I'm sitting here saying that, but any second we could catch fish.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, she got cut. I'm like, all right, cool. We got a second fish on the boat. We got 2 fish. We just need 1 more. 10 minutes later, we got another fish. I'm thinking, okay, now we can start trading up. It's going to be okay. And this was about 2 o'clock, 2:30. Wind kicked up. Couldn't stay where we were at.
Just pushed you off your spot.
Pushed us off that spot. The waves got, 2 foot, rocking the heck out of the boat. And we went and tried another spot. No fish at all. But all in all, it was a good tournament.
It's good.
There's a lot of low weights.
We did not even break 20 pounds. The biggest fish was 19.06 was the biggest fish. And the heaviest weight was 48 pounds. We didn't even break 50 pounds. So, small weights.
Yeah, and I only got 1 hit, 1 fish the whole tournament.
Wow.
Yeah, check out the video. You'll see it.
Yeah. So there it is. Everybody struggled. I struggled. Darren struggled. And to see all the details, here's the standings. You'll see all that here of where everybody. But if you really want to see what happened, or watch and hear what happened, is you got to tune in to the podcast on Monday night, 7 o'clock, A Minute with Stony Stone, where Darren and I team up and talk about our fishing experiences over the weekend, as well as tournaments that we just entered. And the podcast that is going to be released tomorrow is going to be all about the tournament. So if you want to check that out on YouTube or our Facebook page. But I appreciate you guys tuning in with us. And anything else exciting on your boat that happened?
Nope. Wife was overheating. She's complaining about the heat.
It was hot. It was hot. What did my dad used to say? It's hotter than a witch's tit in a
brass bra.
See?
It is also colder than a witch's tit in a brass ball.
Yep.
Either way the temperature goes,
that's
not where you want to be.
So, but until next time. And now we finished fourth.
Right. Good commercial, guys.
Yeah, we finished fourth.
Well, the sun shines on a frog's ass every once in a while.
Yeah, but you finished 11th, so I guess it was on my ass this time.
Exactly.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.